Assalamu alaikum. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to learn how to create this shimmer button animation using TailwindCSS. Let's get started. So before we dive into code, you can head over to simplyui.io, our component library, and you can find our shimmer button ready to use with an article, and you can copy the code for a simple and ready to use component. So now let's check our component. So we have a shimmer functional component with React. We're using a link component from Next, an href, a target blank, so we can open a new tab if we click on this link, an area label for SEO, a title, and a pretty simple class name with the flex layout, a gap, and a border. The first element we have here is this div, where we display in the image. A quick tip here, so if you want to get your GitHub profile image, all you need to do is to set your GitHub link profile and add .png at the end. This should be able to get you your profile image. The second element, which is just these tags, schedule a free meeting with Omar here. And the last element, which is this chevron icon from Lucid React. Now that we have a global view about our component, let's start on the animation. So as I mentioned during the introduction, we'll be using only Tailwind CSS for this one. So the first thing I want to add here is a simple hover shadow XL, basically. So if we hover now, you can see that we have a shadow on hover. And I want to add a simple ring of 2, for example, or even 1. And the ring on hover should be zinc 600. We'll try to add a simple duration of 300 so we can make things consistent and smooth. The other animation I want to add is this chevron icon. I want it to be white and transition a little bit to the right on hover. So for this purpose, we're going to use group hover. And this allows me to affect this element or this inner element while hovering on the parent. And the type of animation I want to add is group hover, and I want to translate X by 2. Perfect. Let's add a group hover text white and a duration 300 to animate the text color as well. Perfect. So now let's work on the shimmer element. It's going to be a height of 100 pixels and a width of 10. BG gradient to right. It starts from white 10 via white 15 to white 10 again. Perfect. This element should be absolute, so the parent can be relative. And the initial positioning could be left 16. We can add a rotation of 45 pixels and a blur SM. Perfect. So now we can use the group hover to change the left positioning to 150%, for example, and a duration of 700. Amazing. Perfect. So all we need to do right now is just to add an overflow hidden so we can see the shimmer only within the button. We can add a group hover delay of 200 to add more consistency to this animation. So now it's going to wait 200 milliseconds before the shimmer appears. So as you can see, it's very simple to build really cool animations only using Tailwind CSS. You just need to understand more about the group hover and hover animations and the structure of the component overall. Again, you can go to simplyui.io and get the full code of this component, plus an article where we explain more about this component and how it really works. Let me know what you think in the comment section and see you in the next one. Peace.